Hello everyone, jump scare stream. Is anyone in the chat right now? If not, that's okay. No one needs to see me draw or color this. No one needs to see this. I am the type of artist that gets really shy when people watch me draw. So that's why usually I do not stream myself drawing. Hello Lynn, oh my gosh, Lynn jump scare. Hi, I'm working on your commission. Lynn, I hope you like how it's turning out so far. I hope you like how it's turning out so far. So yeah, I'm just working on your commission. Your commission is my priority at the moment. So you're just gonna see me slowly chip away at this. But I'm a bit more quiet today. Please don't mind me. When I draw, I tend to go very quiet. And if I don't go quiet, I get distracted. But I thought might as well. Because I realized that if I don't stream today, that means yesterday was my last stream. But I never told anyone really that would be my last stream, so that would have been like really awkward. So this will be my last stream for a while. I might stream like next Saturday, but it'll go back to Canadian holidays and occasional Saturday nights. But hello Black Gift. Hi Weiss. Yes it is. Look how pretty she is. She is gorgeous. I spent so long on the line art. I spent so long. Like every single one of those stitches was not done by a brush. It was done by me. I just drew it. Oh wait, I need to fix it. Sometimes when you color there might be little white gaps, but all part of the fun is finding those and covering them up. This. You don't notice, but I notice. I know this clothes very well. Hey, that's fun. I've never actually played Final Fantasy before, and a lot of people are surprised by that, but don't you have to, isn't it a subscription, or is that like a different Final Fantasy? I don't like subscriptions very much. Also, I don't have time to commit, unfortunately, especially nowadays, to a new game. Which is funny, because I might try Enfield, because it's Arknights related. But I don't think I'm gonna commit to Enfield. I might just drop like it's hot, you know? Oh, subscription, yeah. So that's probably one of the terms, because like I'm a broke lady. I am so broke. Honestly, I'm kind of worried I might not have enough to pay for tuition right now. No, I do have enough for this semester for sure. But apparently I also have to pay again for the summer semester, which I guess is expected, but like, let's just say my bank account is like, like at the moment, I'll probably be able to afford it, like, just barely. I took a student loan, but the thing that sucks about student loans is they don't give it to you like per term. They give it to you like all at once, so you have to like ration the money. And I'm horrible at that. I'm horrible at that. Hello, Roman. Hello, Blueberry. Imagine reclamation of 3D. No, I'm probably not gonna stick with Enfield, let's be real. Understandable, the money be tight. Nice body pull. Mwah, of course, I can't bring him to Arknights gameplay because he covers up too much of the screen. But since I'm just drawing, I can bring him. I can be shameless because, let's be real, not many people will watch like the non-Arknight streams, so like I can be a little more loosey-goosey. I can be a bit more loosey-goosey about this stuff. But yeah, so you guys will be seeing my shading process. At least it's not my sketch process. My sketch progress is horrible. My sketch process is literally draw a crappy stick man to figure out where everything is. And then I use the like Clip Studio Paint like 3D model. But sometimes the 3D model of like Clip Studio Paint looks really wonky, so you have to fix the anatomy anyways. So like 3D models are such a lifesaver for like anatomy and getting things like getting things in general position, but like they make their torsos long. Even when I adjust it, it's still like very long. And sometimes they have weird perspective, so like tracing 3D models, it's a good tool, but you need to make sure to fix it afterwards, or else your like bodies will look very, very strange, very, let's say, backroomish. Peak art style. Thank you. Oh man, are you guys excited for Enfield though? Unfortunately, I didn't really get into the content creator program for Enfield. I did apply, but I heard they're doing it in batches, so who knows, but I didn't get in, so you probably won't see any Enfield content from me until the game actually comes out. I admit I've been feeling a bit sad about it. I feel really happy for people who got in. I feel so happy for those who got in. I'm like, oh my gosh, go slay, go do those streams, do them. But it's like, you know the Squidward meme where Squidward's like looking out the window and the Patrick SpongeBob are like running out, frolicking, and Squidward's just like looking out the window in the darkness. That's how I feel a bit. But you know, honestly, perhaps this is God's will. God telling me, Uriel, stop playing Gacha. Go focus in school. Just, you do not have time for this. Focus on your work. You're already busy enough. So I mean, it's not all bad. And I guess I could focus on making content for like the regular game, Arknights, the base game. Yeah, but it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Win some, you lose some. Who knows? Maybe it's just in batches, but at the moment, I am having a lot of fun with art. I was feeling really burnt out in the past with art. It just felt very much like a chore. But when Lynn commissioned me, I just felt a big spark. You know, thank you, Lynn. I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Yes, I feel the inspiration. I feel the juices coming along. The pose, the character, the outfit, everything. It is so nice. Hello, Ame. How are you doing? I'm always happy to see you here. Hello. Yeah. Man. Roman, I cannot believe you were watching my Hollow Knight gameplays, though. They were so bad. I suck at Hollow Knight. I suck. Like, everyone's talking about, oh yeah, I'm doing the Pantheos 4 or whatever, and I'm like, I got the basic ending, and then I said peace. I'm good. I really wish I had more time so I could go back to doing those longer series, though. I haven't done those in forever. In the past, I used to just focus on one game on my channel and do that for every single week. But nowadays, most of my games are just short or indie games because I like indie horror games. I still need to beat Bioshock, but drawing different face angles are hard. Yeah, they are. Getting an ending, you cleared it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You did a really good job on Mantis fight. Actually very good. Really? I did? Oh, thank you. I literally got one of my mutuals and someone I really admire and respect, Netdu. I don't know if they'll watch this VOD, probably not. I really respect her. She was one of my first you know when you see someone and you just feel comforted by them? That was Netdu to me. And she bought me a controller just to play Hollow Knight. So that was my first time using an Xbox controller, actually. I'm always a mouse and keyboard girly, but everyone's like, no, you gotta use the controller. You gotta use the controller. So yeah, so that was my first time using a controller, and that was really cool. Would I go back to Hollow Knight? No, probably not. It's a really good game. Don't get me wrong. It's a really good game, but I am weak. When it comes to difficult games where you die a lot to bosses, oh my gosh, I am a rager. I feel like when you play a game so long, you're like, am I having fun? Am I having fun? That was me in Arknights when I was playing Design of Strife. I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Uriel, are you having fun? Is this worth it? This S3 boss? No, I was not having fun, but I beat it. But even when you beat it, you feel a sense of you still lost something. Yeah, that was me. When I was 5, I only used consoles, but now I can't even use a controller at the moment. You're only good with mouse and keyboard. Me too. The last console I had was a DS. Because DS was familiar. And then what did they release afterwards? A Wii? All my friends had Wiis, but I didn't really get one. Also because my family is kinda more on the poor side, you know. I didn't grow up in a rich household, so I've had my DS for a really long time. I had this same DS growing up and kept it until the hinges were broken and the top screen was flopping up and down, but it was my DS. So I really treasured. I had the red one, that just has a huge it's a huge thing, you know. It was my very first console. Unfortunately, yeah, I couldn't afford the Wii, let alone the Wii U. How did that turn out? That died. Let alone the Switch, I still can't afford one, so, you know. Hi, Hake. Oh my gosh, please sleep when you want to. Don't worry, if you fall asleep, I won't mind. Thank you for popping up. It's always good to see you too. I played Hollow Knight on keyboard. I don't regret it. I was playing keyboard if I can. Dang, my real life friend, he also like beat Hollow Knight on like a keyboard, and I'm like, dang, that's impressive. What? You got a problem with Phantom Body Pillow, huh? Mwah. Mwah. It's here to stay. I can't use it in normal Arknight stream, so I'm using now. Keeping a memory, love doing that. Exactly, I still have the DS too. Yeah, especially because my family can't really afford much, so like, the fact that they saved up. Because I didn't get mine when it first came out. All my friends had DSs except me. And so when I saw it, I actually cried. I actually cried. Like, I remember I was like a little tater tot, and so when all my friends had it, and I actually prayed to God. You know, me in a Christian household, I know I shouldn't pray for material goods, but I was like my prayer wasn't even like, God, please give me one. I was like, hey God, so you don't have to listen to this because I know I shouldn't be asking for this, but like if you want, could you maybe get me a DS? I know I shouldn't be, so it's okay if you can't. It's okay if you can't, God. Like, imagine me asking God if he can't. But I literally was like, if you can, like, maybe give me a DS? Perhaps? And on Christmas, I got a DS! But before I got the DS, I had a dream where I was gifted one, and then I woke up, and I was like, where's my DS? Where? I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 right now, having the stream in the background. That's such a coincidence, so nice. Just like me, in my case, all my friends had Nintendo Switches except me. I still don't have a Nintendo Switch. When I see all the Nintendo Switch games, I'm just like, ugh. If only that was me. But then again, I have no idea how to stream Nintendo Switch games, and also, I probably don't have time, so it doesn't affect me as much. My only regret is not being able to play Mario Party. I love Mario Party. Mario Party DS was my favorite game ever. It was my jam, you know? I love that game to shreds. I love Mario Party so much. I love Princess Daisy. Okay. You should have a not safe for badge of body pillow. No. This is a. I was gonna say it's a say-so channel, but horror is literally half of my content. But you know, I want to keep it classy, you know. I try. I think I was doing a really good job until I started playing Arknights. And then sometimes it just leaks through when I see like a really nice Ikemen, and then I get too excited, but like I try to restrain myself. Hello Chappa, how are you doing? Okay, let me log back in here. There we go. I had this body pillow before, but like I said, I couldn't use it because it blocked like half the Arknight stream or screen. It's a big body pillow, but if I make it smaller, then the hand gets really tiny and looks weird. So I have it nice and big. Now, would you be shocked to say I do? Would you be shocked to hear that I do not have a body pillow in real life? Then again, I share it with my mom, so that'd be extremely awkward. But even then, I wouldn't get one. I do have a giant pillow in the shape of a duck banana that one of my members bought for me, and I love it a lot. I always hug it. I don't know if he's here. No, he's not in the chat. But yeah, so it's fun. I remember in the past, like all of these gifts were given through like Thrones, which is a lot safer than Amazon wishlist, I think, right? But yeah, Thrones is a pretty cool website where you can just gift people things. But then one time, like, okay, so basically, okay, explanation of Thrones, you basically make a wish list, and then people can like buy gifts for you. And if you don't look like, I think I have a link in the description of my own throne. You don't have to buy me anything, by the way. No need. I think the Canadian Post Office is gonna strike real soon. Only if you want to, of course. But basically, you make a wish list. People buy it on the wish list, and they can also suggest gifts too. Now, the thing is, one time someone suggested, like, basically a suggested gift is like, I want to buy you this, so you can accept or decline. I declined it because they tried to gift me a latex maid suit, and I'm like, what the heck? I ain't doing that. Like, even if I did accept it, you're not gonna see it. But I wouldn't, by the way, I wouldn't. That was the weirdest gift ever. Like, oh dear. Hello, Musha Beans. Oh, of course, It's a surprise. It's my lovely phantom body pillow. I can like rub my face against it. I know this sounds really creepy. I should stop. I'm gonna scare people off my channel. Those really safe if you set up good. Yeah, like avoid accepting things from Etsy unless you're like, you know it. If someone suggests a gift and they suggest from Etsy, don't accept it because the Etsy seller does get your address. And so some people will like make a fake Etsy account or make it their friend's Etsy account, and then when they get your shipping info, they like dox you. So that's a tip. That's a tip if you ever want to be a content creator. Oh my gosh, you do have a body pillow. Be painting yourself of who? And yeah, like a latex maid suit. It looks so uncomfortable. They don't even know my size, you know? So yeah, I was dozing off and heard latex maid suit as a flashbang to the mind. No. It's because someone tried to gift me one. I said no. I said no way. No way. No heck. Right, I was gonna add something to my wish list, but I haven't yet. I was gonna like put, what was it? I want like a hand cam thing. Do more hand streams, because my current setup is I like have my web camera facing down holding on for dear life, but I want like a formal web camera that faces down, but I'll add to my throne. No one really gifts that though, so I'll just put it there. It's mostly my wish list now. Yeah, someone tries to give a bunny suit? No, I will not accept that. I don't even know if I should have a bunny suit in my outfit. Like, I have a lot of outfits, to be honest. I was considering a bunny suit one, but I don't know. I feel like I might attract the wrong kind of audience. I do like sometimes I like a little like spicy stuff, like my swimsuit model. But that's for my own enjoyment, you know? I'm not trying to cater to anyone in particular. It's mostly for my enjoyment. And they're fun to draw. But a bunny suit, I'm like, ooh, okay. I have a no flirting rule, but would this be pushing it? It's a reference to the We Bare Bear series. Aww, that's so cute. I love that. Aww. I got loads of Daki covers, but I feel like that I never could get the inner pillow or at least use it like a pillow. Aw, that sucks. The duck one I have is very comfortable. I love hugging it. You're not scaring them off. You're filtering the based views from the casuals. Yeah, me just going like, yeah, I love Ikemen. Yeah, baby. Sometimes I lie to myself. I say, no, I don't like him that much. You know, this is gonna be very awkward when I do get a boyfriend. It's gonna be like, hey, buddy, BF, please. Hopefully you don't mind this. But I do keep my 2D fantasies and my 3D men fantasies very different, you know? For example, 2D men, if you're a red flag, perhaps I can tolerate it, you know? Like, perhaps if you're hot, you get exception. But in real life, nah, man. Nah, if you're a red flag, restraining order time, you know? Like, have you guys heard of that story in Japan of that, like, what was it? That real life Yandere. I don't even want to say Yandere. She was just sick in the head who, like, did she kill? No, I think she just stabbed someone she loved because the dude, like, didn't like her back or something. I don't know. I forgot about that. But she got arrested and people were like, oh my gosh, she's a real life Yandere. She's so cute. She's so cute. Look at that. I would want to date her. And I'm like, no, I do not want someone who would stab me. That is creepy. Like, if you're manipulative, no thank you. You know? But yeah, do we have a biblically accurate Euro outfit? We do not. But you know, one day, my bucket list, it's probably not going to happen for like at least 10 years. One day I do want to learn how to make a horror game. Who knows? Maybe I'll put a biblically accurate Uriel in it. Even if it's a different matter, absolutely. You take the deal? No, Wise. I don't want you to die. Just in case? No. That's why I actually played My Side, which is like a Yandere girl thing. It's gonna be a video. It's gonna be like a freaking like 5-hour long video unless I edit it heavily. But I probably will edit it heavily. Man, I should get it like out ASAP because it's still like fresh in people's minds. But yeah. But if I had to pick, it's a good game. It's a good game. I don't think I'm the target audience because I think I've played so much horror that I'm just desensitized to it. So to me, it's just like a normal like dating sim kind of situation with the... I won't spoil anymore though, because I think you should go in blind if you haven't. Is it called My Side or is it called Me Side? I call it My Side, but the main character's name is Mita. So like in the middle of like playing, you will hear me go, wait, how is it pronounced? Is it Me Side or My Side? So in the first half of the video, I call it my side. And the second half, I call it me side. So I just like, don't tell me how it's pronounced, by the way. Let me live in ignorance bliss. I'm embarrassed. Yeah, some people are weird. Oh, seriously? Someone's just make it priestess. Oh, dang. Horror game full of jump scares ain't that scary. Yeah, there's jump scares, but it's not scary. Not scary in my opinion. Me side rather than my side for me. It's me side. See, so I'm gonna mispronounce it and someone in the comments gonna be like, actually, it's pronounced. But halfway through the video, I do correct myself and say me side. Now, let me say why I said my side first. First of all, it's like side. Side. You see that? The I. So the M-I should be my. But English doesn't follow those rules because English is screwed up. English doesn't care about your feelings. English does whatever English wants, you know? Right? But also, I thought it was very clever because I thought, my side. You are by my side. You will always be by my side. You get that? So I thought it was a double entendre. No, is that the word? Double entendre? I don't know. I thought it was like a play on words, you know? So I'm like, my side makes sense. But then when I played the game and I learned her name, because I didn't know her name beforehand, okay? I didn't know her name was Mita. I went in like very blind to this. So then I was like thinking and I was like, wait, this is all about Mitas, right? So perhaps, just perhaps, it is me side. So yeah, I even tried Googling it halfway during the recording and nothing popped up except a Steam thread I couldn't even read. So that was extremely awkward. I apologize to whoever watches that. AKA 3 people. It's gonna be Kurama, Weiss, and Lynn. 3 people watch it. Unless you guys are planning to watch a 5-hour video from me. Yes, our side. Me side's a pretty good game. Outcore is better. Hi Kiriko. Yeah, my fan Bobby is back. Now, I still think mouthwashing is the best game. Like, I know now it's a new year. Wait, did Me Side come out in 2024? But I do think mouthwashing is the best horror game. Me Side is really good. It's really good. But I think in terms of like games that have a super impact, my gosh, I could talk about mouthwashing forever. That's just really bad out of context. I mean like the game mouthwashing. You're always by my side while you're hugging a phantom now? Nah, man. Mita is not my waifu. I like Cappy though. She was cute. Mouthwashing is pretty terrifying. See, I'm like desensitized to horror, but that was like horrifying, you know? And that I've played so many horror games. That very few leave like a wow impact. Mouthwashing was the one that kept me guessing until the end. I just could not put it down until I was stuck, of course. But it was just wow. Like, I'm still thinking about it to this day. And it's funny because I actually played the first 2 games by the creator, How Fish is Made, and I forgot what the other game title was. But I was like, dang, I was shook. I'm not gonna spoil, of course, but yeah, it's not because of jump scares. Exactly. If it's a jump scare thing, I don't consider it scary. I just consider it cheap, right? I'm not saying... I don't know if it's pronounced my side or me side. I have no idea. I pronounced it my side for the first half, but me side for the second. Because Mita, don't know. But yeah, the complex themes. I think humanity is just so messed up. The true horror is what goes on in real life. So the fact that it was very real themes, I think that really like shook me. That was like peak psychological horror for me. Yeah. Let's see. Hi Bella, it's doing good. So yeah, I spent my whole morning, like afternoon, like early, like late morning, afternoon, playing me side. I liked it. It was a good experience. I feel kind of tired afterwards. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I didn't like the ending. So you know when you read something or you play something and you don't like the ending and you feel just like you never got that closure? That's me right now. I feel like I don't have any closure. So I feel kind of like a puppet with the strings cut, you know? Is being gross and disgusting scary horror? Technically horror, but it's not really the horror that really scares me. Like, I am very squeamish. But if a horror game is just like bloods and guts and no like nothing that actually scares me, I don't think that would be like a scary game per se. Humanity is both the scariest thing and the most wholesome thing. Yeah, for real. Yeah, Great Horror's been so relatable. I agree. I have to play Soma. I watched someone play Soma. I think maybe Markiplier. I don't remember. But when I was like a young tater tot. Markiplier is also one of my inspirations. He's not my main inspiration, but he's also a huge inspiration for me and my channel. And I remember it really struck a chord. So I'm like, should I play? Because I kind of know the meaning, but I was so young back then. I'm like, you know, maybe it'll give me like a new perspective, you know? Okay. I'm like adding a subtle shadow here, but not too subtle. Not too subtle. There we go. And let's give some blushes! Some blush! Yeah. Go, man. I'm a nice feeling after the ending doesn't feel satisfying. That was me. Ending 2 and 3 felt tacked on. I thought one would be a true ending and we get a satisfying conclusion for everyone. Happy end. No. There was none of that. One of them you just die. That's it. It's just a bad ending you can unlock later. Oh my gosh, Hello Charlotte! Yes! Did you know, Roman? I played Hello Charlotte on my channel. I only played one. I still need to play the other two, but I know it takes a long time. So I'm waiting for like time to sit. But also, Hello Charlotte 2 left scars. It left deep scars in my heart. So I have been putting off playing Hello Charlotte 2 because that thing makes you cry. It makes you cry like a baby. Oh my gosh, I am a baby. Hello Charlotte's a great game. You guys should definitely check it out. Maybe one day I'll play it when I'm brave. But oh my gosh, it's a dark game. It's a dark game. Oh, Path of Exile. I don't know that game. I've heard of it. Is torture scary? Depends. Because like, if you just lop off, like let me tell you the difference. Like, okay. For example, if you just like, let's say I'm gonna like a whip. That's not that scary. It's gross. It's horrible. But it's not like, it doesn't invoke like true horror. When I mean horror, I mean like existential dread, you know? Like psychological horror is mine. But now let's say you're trapped in a white room. White room torture, I still believe, is the worst form of torture. Imagine you are stuck, like you're stuck in a white room. The lights, these bright fluorescent lights, are constantly on, so you don't know what day it is. There's no windows, there's no clock, everything's white. The clothes you wear are white. The food you eat is white. The only human interaction you have is when the guard or whatever gives you food to survive. But you can't talk with anyone. And soon your sense of self slowly gets rotten and eaten away. And white room torture does have permanent, like physiological and psychological effects. Proven. It is proven. Because humans are meant to be social creatures. You know? So I think that would be horror. You will not be able to sleep because your circadian rhythm can't accept that, you know, it's bright out. These bright lights. No matter how much you beg, no matter how much you cry, you're just alone. No one's gonna hear you, you know? So yeah, I think some torture is pretty scary, you know? I recommend still Wakes the Deep as well. What did you put that in the recommend channel? I still need to make like a list to do. Did you put that in the... I think you did, right? I need to check that out. Sensory deprivation, yes. I found you for your Hello Charlotte gameplay. The game is peak. Yeah, it's really good. I also played Tomorrow Won't Come for Those Without Blank. I'm so sorry if you watched that video because I did not separate my audio. So the game audio is like extremely loud for that recording, but that was such a good game too. I really need to play like their other games. They have other games. I bought them all. But I haven't played because I've been so busy, but also I know their games will hurt me. Their games are so good at punching where it hurts, you know? I've been putting it off like a coward. I'm a baby. I'm a big baby when it comes to that. It's funny. Psychological horror is my favorite, but at the same time, I will lose sleep over it. Because I just... Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Okay. There we go. Let's see. I'll play that one too. I recently bought them too. Don't spoil it if you play it, okay? Please don't spoil. If the game pulls off good home invasion genres up to the spook level, Oh, home invasion one. Interesting. I also played Lisa the Painful. That I could not finish. I could not finish it. I admit, I also googled it to spoil the ending, and I was like, oh my gosh. That was painful. That game is so somber about a single father in a dystopian society where he has to protect his only daughter. And he wasn't even unfortunately, like, you know, cycle of abuse. He was abused, so of course he neglected his daughter, but he still loved her. He just didn't know how to be a good parent because he never had a good parent figure. And so it's about his quest to try and like save his daughter because she's the last like girl in the entire world where everyone else is just dudes. And I think you know the implications of that, which are pretty horrible. You know, and he also suffers from like an addiction to a drug called joy. And in the game, you can choose like, are you gonna take the joy? Because if you take joy, you get like a buff. And if you don't take it, he'll go through withdrawal and he'll be extremely like much weaker. And the game also like, there's no plot armor. There's no plot armor, by the way. Like, this is not a spoiler, really, but there is no plot armor. Anyone who joins your team could probably die. I'm just saying. Like, you could be sleeping at a campfire, they get kidnapped, you don't have money, they die. And they're permanently gone for the rest of the game. Like, Lisa is unforgiving. So, just saying. Scum safe. That's my tip if you play Lisa. Scum safe. I expect a fan body pillow the first thing I see when you enter the stream. Yeah, it is. Mwah. It's my body pillow. My precious one. But I'm doing good, Encore. Think about the game, might see it for yourself. You should. I heard Lisa the Joyful, the sequel. I heard it's like not as good, honestly, because it's not as like, it doesn't hit, I don't know, maybe the protagonist is not as likable apparently, but you know, that's all I'm gonna say about it. But yeah, I couldn't finish the game. I couldn't finish it, it hurt. Psychologically. See, it's funny, because I love games that mess me up, but I'm also weak-hearted, so like, a game that messes me up too bad, I'm just like, I can appreciate you, but I can't play you. That's me with so many games. Oh, Jabba, thank you for the anchovy membership. Now you can use emotes. I drew all the emotes No, most of the emotes myself. Some of them I did not draw. You can tell my style. You know my chibi style very well, right? Yeah. Is there a game that didn't scare but disturb you? Mouthwashing, yeah, mouthwashing. I was telling the whole chat already that like mouthwashing is the best horror game I have played by far. It is so freaking good. Like, of course it didn't scare me because it leaned more on the psychological side, but it disturbed me on like a spiritual level. Speaking of unforgiving games, I've been trying to play Fear and Hunger 2 Termina. Oh my gosh, I really was considering buying that game, but I suck at difficult games. I'm not a very good gamer, I'll say that. So I haven't bought it, but I know how unforgiving it is. Oh, Yuppie Psycho! I love Yuppie Psycho! Actually, fun fact, this is not, like, this design wasn't my first design. I used to have, like, another design, and I had a really crappy VTuber model. I never actually made the YouTube account, though, because I recorded Yuppie Psycho, and I was like, one episode, and I was like, no. I already played Yuppie Psycho before recording that, so, you know, I wasn't that surprised, but that is good. That is a good game. There's another one, I forgot what it was called, but the game before that was also good, but really unforgiving. Hello, me, how are you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, see, Fear and Hunger is unforgiving. I don't like unforgiving games because I just feel inclined to go Google it or wait for my chat to backseat me. And that's not how you're supposed to play the game. But I know myself well. And I know I will probably give in to the temptation of just Googling it to not fail. What? Okay, there we go. Gotta make it. No. I understand what I did wrong. Make sure it's not white. There we go. It's got to be yellow. There we go. I think that looks okay. Let's move on to the hair. Ah, there we go. Whew, skin done. I love coloring skin. It's one of my favorites. There we go. It's disturbing because it depicts very well how horrible people do horrible things when tolerated/enabled. Exactly. That kind of horror messes me up. Hello, Goki! Oh, you wish you could join drawing, but PC's out for repair? Oh no! Do you have a pencil, maybe, and paper? One of the only games that scares me is Darkwood. Blueberry! Blueberry, you understand me! Holy! Blueberry, I played Darkwood on my channel once. That is the only game It is the only game in this universe at the moment that I had to quit due to fear. I had to quit due to being too scared. Oh my gosh, Blueberry, are you sure we're not clones? Like, hello, Ikemenites, Darkwood, we're the same person. We're the same person, Blueberry. It is also unforgiving. See, I suck at unforgiving games. But you woke up late. I'm glad you got to get some sleep, maybe. It's not Fate, Weiss. I would not play it. I would not play it unless I managed to get a sponsorship and get paid like, I don't know, $1,000. No way. I don't think I could beat it, Weiss. Like, objectively, I am such a baby. I'm so bad at the game. I don't think I could beat it. I don't think I can. Hello, Royce. Oh my gosh, making thumbnails is so tiring. I agree. Sometimes, that's why I do last minute streams sometimes. I'm like, oopsies, didn't build a thumbnail. Maybe I'll do it later. It's so eerie to play, exactly. Darkwood is such a good game, though. Like, even though I couldn't finish it, it is objectively such a good game. Because who would think a top-down horror game would be scary? But phew, it's not even like it's not even 3D. Like, how could this scare me? The thing about Darkwood that makes it so scary is that you are never safe. The first quote-unquote hideout you get has a freaking hole in it. And even if you barricade it with like planks or whatever and nails, you're still not guaranteed to have a safe night. They can just break it. In fact, they will break it. They will break it. And I just did the first, like, I was still at the first level with my baby base, you know, hiding in the door. And I still had trouble. And I heard the bases only get harder from there. So, like, I'm a baby. At first I thought it'd just be a scary version of Project Zomboid. Nah. Gokid is so much harder. It's like, or scarier. I've never played Project Zomboid. I've seen the clip, but Darkwood is like, Darkwood is a beast. Oh, erase. Are you in here? There we go. Oh, I need to do a hard eraser, that's why. Erase. There we go. It is the fear of the unknown of Darkwood. The fear of, like, the dark. Yes. Also, like I said, the lack of safety. The reason why so many horror games are not scary to me is because you always have points in the game where you're like, nothing's gonna happen. I am obviously safe. Right? Like, obviously, I'm safe. In Darkwood, you don't get that. It can be bright out and you're still gonna die. You could be in your home and you're still probably gonna die. It's so scary. And this is like, when I'm saying all this, I'm saying it in a good way though. Because that's what a horror game, that's what makes it work. Exactly. See, I heard a knock at the door and I went because, Weiss, I remember you told me to go out and it was not a good NPC. It was not a good NPC. The gamble too. It's such a good game, but it's so, I'm a baby. So I learned that survival horror is not my specialty. I'm very good at psychological horror games. Very, very good at psychological horror games. But I'm incredibly weak to unforgiving games, which is why I probably won't play Fear and Hunger. Even though it's an amazing game, it's very intriguing. I would play it, but I've learned, I know about myself. I know much about myself. The one that gets me the sound design and the fact that the full motion picture is at dead of night. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. These ones are pretty dark, huh? It's almost like some kind of dark one. Yeah. So there's some wild animal. Yeah, exactly. Darkwood sounds like a certain game with the same name. Yeah, you don't say. So if you like horror games, I definitely recommend Darkwood. It's very scary. It's very scary. And some games don't really make me scared. Like, for example, like the Cabin Factory. There was like some jump scare moments. It honestly, I do think it's a good game though. Just because the game doesn't scare me doesn't mean it's not a good game, right? That was like my side. My side, I do not consider that scary. Like there were some like jump scares. Some like very like, you know, it's a Yandere. It's a Yandere game. What do you expect? But it's kind of like, oh no, she's a Yandere. Oh no, is that a knife? That's not spoiler. You know what to expect. So it wasn't really a horror game for me. I don't think it was the target audience, but it was a good game. It was a good game. But everyone has different types of games that like really resonate with them. Fear and Hunger is hard if you lack the knowledge of its mechanics. Yeah. I have not. Still Wakes the Deep. I need to search this up here on my phone. Still Wakes the Deep. Everyone's been recommending that. Still, how long is it? Let me see. Ooh, that is a nice picture. I'll consider it. Although I have been... No, I will get really busy. So maybe in August when I have time. Especially if it's long. Yes, Scottish accent! I cannot do a Scottish accent. I've actually never met a Scottish person before. Ever. Unless one of you are Scottish, then I guess I could tick that off my list. But I've never met a Scottish person before. I guess they're very rare in Canada. Or at least where I live. Okay. Pretty short? Okay, so I could do it in 1 or 2 streams. Perfect! That's good. Awesome. Oh yeah, speaking of like streams, like Inscription is also one of my favorite horror games. Oh my gosh. I love Inscription. It was like one of my first like stream series that I did on this channel. Yeah. Another game I am gonna post videos of, I did edit one of the videos, is Mint's Hints. I honestly, the game's kinda, you know, it's like mascot horror game, very typical. Typical story beats, no surprises to me at least. You know, some things are like, is that a loophole? But it's created by a husband and wife duo. And they were like, yeah, things have been very tough. Like, thanks to like you supporting this game, we can like, we're gonna hopefully be able to like afford like food on our table, afford like surviving, you know, and living in this expensive economy. And at the end of the game, it's a chapter though. It's like by chapters. There's like 2 chapters right now. They were like, thank you so much. We have a little art corner dedicated to artists. And I'm like, this game may not be scary to me, and I may like sometimes, you know, occasionally like point out things like while I play. I'll still support you. I'll buy all of them. I'm gonna support you, lovely couple. You lovely, beautiful couple. I think the wife does like the art. They both like do the voice acting themselves. I think like the protagonist is also like acted by the guy. So like because like when I play a game, I'm very blunt, you know, for the most part. So for example, if something feels very like tedious, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm here forever. I'm here forever. But when I do it, it's also because I want to be like, this is how you could like improve. I try my best to like, when I say it, I try to elaborate. For example, that game, their problem is that they have a lot of exposition. They have a lot of exposition. Like, you know when like you explain things, but it's kind of obvious, but like they don't trust the viewer to understand. So you just sit there and it's just like, you gotta press this exact button to do exactly this because of this enemy and this motivation. It's a lot of yap. So I think if they cut that, it would be a stronger game. But for someone who made like, for a couple who made like, it like just like 2 of them, I can't make video games, so I like huge respect. It's Mint's Hints, the game I'm talking about. It's a mascot horror game. It's like Blue's Clues, but make them foxes. I keep calling them cats in the videos, but they're foxes. It's like your normal mascot horror game. Nothing terribly special, but the freaking couple behind it who made it, like, they seem like the sweetest people ever. And they're like hyper anti-AI too. So the game touches on like subjects of AI and how like people are trying to like replace things with like AI, and it's like unethical and like horrible. So I'm like, that's an important topic as well. Hello Neighbor was a fumbled bag. I agree. I think they saw Poppy's playtime success or FNAF's success. They tried too hard to capitalize on it. They did a lot of feature creep. That's what I heard. Yeah, Mint's Hints, the first one is free. The game itself is not like, oh, it's gonna blow my mind. It's very endearing though. The art style is like Blue's Clues style, which I love. Very endearing, very cute. The couple is so lovely, so I would just support them just for that, okay? And it's so sad too, because like, they make other games. Okay, I admit I haven't played their other games. I will eventually, I will. And their other games are like apparently very unique, right? And then they were talking about how they worked so hard in those games, but they never really did well. And then Mint's Hints was like yeah, we made this in 2 months. You know, it was just mascot horror game, why not? Why not? And that one like blew up. That one was like pretty popular. So then it's like, Like, imagine that. You're like a game creator and like something you put your heart and soul into got like mixed, like mid reactions, like, or mid like, I think the reviews are pretty good, but like they got like not a lot of attention. And then the second you just make like a crappy, like, the game is not crappy, by the way. I'm like talking in general, like, oh, you just make a quick mascot horror game. And then it does really well and you're like, why couldn't my other games do this well? It's probably bittersweet. So even though the game is like, you'll see in the recording, I do have like some criticism of it, but it's all coming from a place of constructive criticism and not like a, this sucks, because it doesn't. I try really hard, even if I criticize a game, I'm trying really hard not to be like super stinky about it, because like, they work hard on the game. There are shameless cash grabs out there, but when you're an indie developer, like, nah, man. It's like, I'll support you. I'll support you, my fellow. Like, I wanna make a game one day. I'll tell you right now, one of my dreams before I kick the bucket and die is I do want to make a visual novel of like, things being like, me as a VTuber, I don't really follow lore at all. Like, people are like, what's your lore? I don't know. But I want to make a visual novel, not of lore per se, but a story based on my VTuber model, right? As a character. It wouldn't be me, so I'm gonna be like, please guys, whatever my VTuber character does, it's not me, okay? It's not me. It's not me. But I do want it to be a psychological horror visual novel. That's the genre I'm thinking of. I could do, technically speaking, an RPG game, because I think that might be received better, but I think visual novel is my stronger suit. Because I don't know how to use RPG Maker that well. VTuber Phantom. You know, if they ever make a Phantom Ultra event and wants Phantom as a VTuber, I'll gladly do it. Phantom event, they better hook, like, they better. Yandere Phantom visual novel. That would be, that'd be good. That'd be very good. That'd be very good. I love Phantom so much. I really, like, I don't care about fame, but part of me is also like, but what if I get famous enough that Hypergriff notices me? And notices my love for Phantom and does something because of that. Like letting him hit aerial units. Letting his S1... Oh, I spat on my screen. That was I got very passionate for a second. But letting his S1 also absorb arch damage like Gravel's, because his shield is literally not as good as Gravel's, even though he's like a 6-star. Sorry. My apologies. I thought you have lore? It's like... It's basically weird. It's kind of like... I don't roleplay the lore. I do have like a whole story, which is why I have a Let's Go Uriel comic series, which is kind of like lore in a series, as in a sense, half-ish. Would you call that lore though? 'Cause I'm kind of treating it more like characters, like disconnected from me, you know? Kind of like me, but disconnected. It makes no sense. I'm yapping. But I don't really want to like roleplay. You know, I don't want to be like, hi guys, I'm your favorite angel. I'm descended from heaven, like, I don't know. It doesn't really feel like me. Who's a lead, Miss Christine? Oh my gosh, yeah. I feel like Phantom's been tossed on the bench since IS2. Yeah. But the thing is, only for other people. Only for other people to me, he still lives strong in my heart. When people say like, oh, Phantom's finally relevant because of his IS module, I say, fool. You just haven't been using him right. There are lots of situations when Phantom can be used. Like, sure, you might be like, oh, how about I could just use like Yato and Texas at the same time, but like, if you compare, in some situations that's kind of overkill, but also sometimes like Phantom's S2 doesn't rely on like being like time gated, so you can just leave him there. And sometimes that would be more helpful. Alright? Arcanite says Bano, a harem visual novel. I'm not a harem kind of gal. I don't know how. Somehow my YouTube account, like my reputation has been changed into a harem, but I don't like harems. I don't like reverse harems. I avoid those manga, but somehow, not even somehow, I know how this turned out. I think that's what most VTubers really, they eventually break characters lore. I've never had lore since the beginning, ever, because I knew I probably couldn't do it. A lot of people who like were on my channel early know that the reason why I'm like an angel and have crosses everywhere is because like I'm a Christian. I'm not like the crazy prejudiced, horrible American gun wielding kind of Christian, but I always want to remember my roots. So that's why I just want to look at myself. I'm like, okay, make sure you don't get carried away. You know, it's how I stay humble. Because I don't want people to be like, oh, I want you to idolize me. I'm great. I did all this, but no, I didn't. For example, if you guys weren't here watching, I'd be talking to myself. Oh, I guess I kind of do that in my videos, huh? They're always relevant and one uses them a lot, true. Angel descended from heaven but got addicted to husbando gacha. Honestly, that could totally be my lore. That would be accurate. Hello, Jeff. Yeah, I just wanted to do one more stream because this is gonna be my last stream before my parents come back and I get limited from when I can stream, but also like, yeah, this is gonna be the last time I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna be really busy. I'll probably only be able to stream like 2 or 3 times a month, which is gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt me a lot to only stream 2 or 3 times a month. I still post videos though. I promise, I'll still post a video every week. So it won't be like I disappear from the face of the earth. And then once I think I'll get like one more like spring break, and then after spring break, I think I'm gonna stop in August. I think so. Canadian schools are weird. They're different from American schools, so Americans get like jump scared, like, what? Your school doesn't start in August? And spread the latter end of culture. Yeah, angels are cool. Exactly. Could you imagine me something else? Maybe you can, Ashley. Don't answer that question. Would I be an otter VTuber? I'd be like Roberta. Okay, there we go. Color this. Honestly, even if I wasn't an angel VTuber, maybe I'd be a bird. You know, wings are cool. Biblically accurate angel, yeah. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. New Euro lore that I just made up. An angel got possessed by a normal human who likes to play play and draw. Yeah. I do have a like an Ikemen model, Riel, and when I play him, it's like not actually me. It's like my OC or whatever, but I'm possessing his body because I can't be like a cool, stoic, not emotionless, but expressionless guy. No, I can't. These are headphones, chap. But look at they're headphones. You could, if you peek, they're headphones. Yeah, an art stream. I don't know if you guys do you guys enjoy this? I'm always like, do you guys enjoy it? Now when I stream, I usually only stream a coloring process because I can do this pretty automatically. But when I'm sketching, I have to lock in. I have to draw in silence. Same with line art, because line art, I actually have to think about like, my sketches are very crappy, so I have to be like, does this really make sense? School starts for you tomorrow and I have a 6 to 7 hour drive to get back to Ottawa. Oh no. Oh man, that sucks. How's the snow there? Another question, which model is canon? Your first or second one with the 2 swords? The one with the 2 swords is my new one. So like the very first one I had with like the robe was my original one. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Like I know, okay, here. I know every VTuber and their mother has like tech wear. But in my defense, I actually play Arknights. Everyone's inspired by Arknights, but I actually play Arknights, okay? So my tech wear actually, you know, it makes sense. I'm sorry for being generic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it's headphones. Yeah, look, that's glowing. I don't have real glowing things. Look, you can see the headphones peeking out. Look, I have like a band on my head. Do you not see the band on the top of my head? Nah, I say this lovingly, don't worry. Oh, you love art streams? Oh, that's good. Doesn't mean I can't imagine. That was just stylish ears. No, I have a headphone band. I know it's really subtle because my hair covers it. You had 60 centimeters of snow. Oh my gosh. Good luck. I'm not gonna talk about my weather because that might dox me and I have to be very careful, but like, dang, that's a lot. Dang. That's a lot. I haven't really explored Canada all that much, ironically enough. I should, but I haven't. I'm a fake Canadian confirmed. Oh, you want to learn how to improving coloring and shading? Aw, that's good. I love that. Sorry, my shading style is very strange. Very... I don't want to say distinct though. Does that make me feel like if I say, oh, my style's very unique, that might make me seem kind of like entitled. People are like, oh, your style's not unique. I see many people with your style, but like, my style, I think it's pretty distinct. I think you can recognize my style pretty easily. But I feel so bad for anyone trying to imitate it. Like, I don't know if Meet Me's still in the chat, but they're making my my 3D model. So my sword outfit, my new outfit is, I'm not gonna actually do the live 2D first. I would have, but I've been so busy. I haven't had time because I want to make a new base. I'll still have the same face, but basically I want to like update the mouth because I feel like the inside of my mouth is a bit... No, actually my mouth is fine, but I want like new teeth. I want like a more updated body so that's more like better to rig. Does that make sense? Better to rig? But anyways, Meet Me is making my 3D model, so my sword outfit, that's gonna be my new official outfit, and it's gonna come 3D first. Mimi did such a wonderful job, by the way. Like, I feel so bad that they have to copy my style. I'm like, talk to me if you don't understand. I'm so sorry. But yeah, they're imitating my style. So it will be my art style, but it's gonna be 3D. And I get to use my hand movement. It's like going so well. It's going so freaking well. I'm so excited to show you guys. I have like a 3D hand tracker. So I'm like, you're gonna finally see me. You guys don't understand, but I use my hand a lot. I might sound energetic, but you do not understand. I use my hands so much when I talk. I'm using my hands right now. So you're gonna get like me at 100% of my full force. So yeah. Sorry, I got on a tangent there. This is a new model? Yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't really have time to re-debut. You're not, maybe I'll do like a slideshow. Hello, I'm Muriel. I like Ikemen. My lore, there is none. So I probably won't, I'll just use it. I'll just use it. And maybe one day we could do like 3D streams too. I got a Mokopi, so. I use Clip Studio Paint. Okay, bye Hake, bye bye. Thanks for watching. The mouth is rigged pretty well. Ah, thank you! It's funny, cause my, this is like my older rigging for my mouth, but if you look at my, my new one, my formal outfit and my aoyai, that's my top rigging. I'm so proud of my mouth rigging. I love mouth rigging. I think it's one of the most important things. I'm so sorry, Mimi. My hair is very difficult. Add happy realistic teeth in your model. Everyone would love it. You know, my male model has like realistic teeth. None of my VTuber sons want realistic teeth though, so I think maybe they think it's horrifying, but you know. my girl models though, they get flat 2D teeth. I'm a confirmed Syracusan. Wait, why? Lord fell from the heavens to get men. It's like, I'm like, I know I like men, but it's not my whole personality. It's a big part of my personality. It's a big part of my personality, but it's not all. I swear, in real life, no one sees this side of me. It's only on stream because you guys make me feel safe to be shameless. Okay, and with my friend Pudu. Y'all might not know Pudu. She's my friend with the brown hair and the green eyes. We fangirl. I only play 2 games. I play Arknights and I play Love in Deep Space. And Love in Deep Space, I don't even think the game plays out all that interesting. I do think it's a shameless cash grab that tries to... Not shameless cash grab, but it strangles you for money. Oh, there's a lot of predatory practices that I do not agree with in Love in Deep Space. But I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. It's a toxic, abusive relationship. Anyways. While using hands while talking is actually cool to look at. I like seeing professional talks and seminar stuff. Oh, I use my hand movement even when I do professional talks, so it's funny because like every time I do a presentation in my classes, everyone's like, dang, Uriel, like it feels like, I don't know how to describe it, but they say my presentation is always fun. But it's because I'm always make it like, I treat it like a show. I treat it like in my live streams. I'm always like trying to take them on an adventure. I'm like, I had to do a study on like gesture study. I made a visual novel for that. That was fun. But I had to do a presentation on, I forgot what it was. Am I allowed to say that? That actually might be doxy. But like, let's say I'm talking about the benefits of something, right? For example, let's say I'm talking about, let's say I'm talking about MLMs. I do a formal presentation on the dangers of MLMs and why it's a bad business model or predatory business model. So instead of just going like blah, 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 statistically, this many people lose this, I go like this. Imagine your mother gets a Facebook message from a longtime friend saying, hey, look at this business opportunity to get more money. What would you do? Would you believe him if I said that this was a predatory practice trying to squeeze as much money from your mother? Yes, this is real. This is an MLM. Like, this is like how I present. But yeah, realistic teeth and anime models terrifying. I guess I like them on guys though. I like them on guys. Hello, Hen Enjoyer. The trailer of Love and Deep Space is insane. It's so spicy. I'm a Christian woman. I should not, but I can't. I'm weak. You know, the flesh is strong, but the spirit is weak. But I am going to fix it this year. I have bought, or my brother actually bought it for me, a daily Bible. I am behind on one day, and literally we just started. It starts in January. I've already behind on one day, but I bought a daily Bible. I'll read the Bible in 1 year, guys. I'll read the whole Bible in 1 year. But yeah. Yeah, it's just the best way to explain stuff. Just straight up to the practice. Exactly. I want to engage my viewers, you know? I'm the type of person who feeds off my audience. So if my audience is engaged, I'm even more engaged, you know? Which is funny because a lot of my videos are just me talking to myself. So I'm not... So some days, like, if I seem a bit more low energy in my videos, it's because, like, I don't have anyone to talk to, you know? I'm just yapping to myself. But, you know, I still love videos. That's why I started my YouTube channel. Bible men, Biblical accurate. Uriel. Yeah. Some Bible creatures are very horrifying, I admit. Or maybe sometimes, but then again, the Bible was written by, like, actual, like, witnesses. So, like, maybe they just didn't know how to describe it. So their first thing was like, kind of like an eagle, kind of like a lion. Maybe it looks like something else completely, but who knows? Who knows? The eye part scares me. I'm like, is it literally eyes or what? Ad for lids comes out. Gotta break out the Bible. Love and Deep Space, yeah. Love and Deep Space is crazy. One day we'll do that K-Angel stuff after finishing the 1 year Bible. Probably not. Let's be real. Probably not. I'll give you like a little thing. So yeah, so one of my ending plans, I do want to do a visual novel of my quote-unquote lore. And is it gonna be horror? Yes. Of course it's gonna be psychological horror. But it's gonna be a visual novel and people might not play it because they don't like visual novels. But you should have biblically accurate wings. I do like 6 wings, but not with eyeballs. But there's different kinds of angels, let's be real. There's different kinds. There's like the ones that look like people with wings. No, actually, are there? Yeah, seraphims, technically speaking, seraphims have like 1 wing covering their eye, 1 wing covering their feet, and then 2 normal wings. So if it was biblically accurate, you would not see my face. In fact, you wouldn't even see my feet. In fact, I don't even know if I'd be wearing clothes, which is really... Do they wear clothes? I don't know, but they're just covered in wings, like everywhere. That would have been funny. I think the one that people like usually think of is the cherubim, which is it cherubim? Like eyes and wheels, or wheels with eyes or something like that. You just sheds the human flesh and becomes a collection of rings. It's not rings, it's wheels actually. It's wheels. That's what the cherubim is. Most people think about that. Or cherubim? I think it's a cherubim. Cherubim. I don't know. I admit I've been a bad girl. I haven't really read my Bible in a while. But in my defense, you guys might not know this, but yeah, one of my close friends brought me into a cult, and I've been kind of traumatized, so I've been doing a lot of healing. But I think I'm ready. You know, I think like it's been like over a year. Almost a year now. I think it's been over a year. It's been over a year now. I'm ready to go back now. I'm ready to go back. Not a dodecaedron, no. Yeah, cult. I don't want to talk about too much because I talked about it before my other streams, but too long didn't read. It was disguised as a Bible study, but you know, like a frog in boiling water where you turn up the boiling water slowly so they don't realize they're being boiled alive. They poisoned the good doctrine of God, slowly adding their own interpretations, but by the time they poison your mind, you believe them, you know? They started like reaching, you know? They started reaching, putting things in the Bible that weren't there, but they were like, no, this is exactly what's in the Bible. And all of the people they said, oh, the Bible all points to one man. One man. Yeah. And I'm like, oh no. That's an insane Bible study. Biblically accurate angels have a lot of eyes, don't they? It depends. Cherubs do. But basically, because I still love the Bible, but it's been really hard for me to read it because of that group. But it was hardcore Bible study. We're talking about like, I was a baby, so I did 2 times a week, 3 hours in front of a whiteboard, or behind a whiteboard. No, in front of a whiteboard with a formal lecturer. It was like a university lecture. You had to take notes on the lecture 2 times a week, 3 hours. It was 2-hour lecture on top of a 1-hour discussion with group mates. And they also encourage reviews with other members, reviewing the content. And then it also came with 2 quizzes every single time you went. 2 quizzes a week, 4 quizzes a week on the content. Yeah, it was intense. It was intense. But you know, when you love the Lord, you'll do a lot. But they exploited it. And I realized that the quizzes were so that they could reinforce a doctrine to your brain. Yeah. Very intense, very intense. No, it's an actual cult. It's an actual cult. I won't mention the name. Maybe people, they all do the same thing, but yeah, just be careful of Bible study. I don't know how many of you are Christian, but if you're Christian, be careful of Bible study groups. Make sure, let me tell you right now, if the Bible study group has a church associated with it, right? They're backed by an actual church that you can Google. And when I mean Google, I mean they have like a physical location, like formal church. Probably fine, right? But if it's like some university campus club that says, oh, we're unaffiliated with anything, like, be careful. Just be careful. It might be totally fine, but be careful, you know? Yeah, for us to be like a 1-hour group study and 30 minutes of discussion, see, that's fine, right? But basically, and then I remember I was in the baby stages. Eventually, they would want you to go 3 times a week, 3 hours, plus review. And then when you finish the course, you take an exam to see if you're ready for the next course. So you're actually being like a formal examination before you can move on to the next level. But yeah, exactly. There should be a church affiliate. Sometimes I feel bad because sometimes I talk really like bad about like the bad side of Christianity, but there's a lot of good stuff to it too for me. It really helps, gives me like a peace of mind for sure. There's a lot of love. Unfortunately, people are just horrible people in general who like misuse religion, but like Christianity's good. I'm just trying to find my way back to it. Lots of healing. But yeah, the cult, basically their end goal is to make you dedicate your entire life to the group and spread other people into it. And that's just not okay, right? Like, literally, the person who went into, or no, sorry, the leader, there's not leader, it's not a cult leader, but you know, like an elder, kind of, quote unquote elder. They didn't call it elder, but let's just say elder for now. The elder, who was honestly a girl, like, not my age, she was older, but she was like, not that old. Like, she like would say, I'm not trying to guilt you, but I'm trying to guilt you. Are you gonna prioritize your friends? Are you gonna prioritize school? Are you gonna prioritize your job? Or are you gonna prioritize God? Let's say you got a Taylor Swift Taylor Swift ticket, like 1 year in advance. It costs $1,000. And this Bible study course is on the same day as the Taylor Swift concert. Are you gonna go to Taylor Swift, or are you gonna prioritize God and go to this Bible study? Like, it was like that. Gaslighting, exactly. What's with the fan and body pillow? Why not? I went to a private Christian school, and the most they made us do was sit the body down once a month for mass. Yeah, see? That's a normal thing. Not examinations. Not examinations, right? I don't know if there's a church or in your city, but you can report to them. The thing is, the Bible study was not in a church. It was in a suspicious part. Like it was like in like an unnamed building. They just rented it out, you know? And apparently there's also Bible studies like at the universities, where like a lot of universities and colleges in my location. It's like crazy. It's crazy. They basically target people who either are wavering their faith or they feel like they want a greater purpose, right? Because the thing about Christianity is it is a hard, difficult religion once you get like super deep into it, because a lot of people have different approaches to how they want to study the Bible, how they want to be a Christian. Like, some people focus more on singing, some are more Bible study based, but that also leads a lot of people to feeling lost, or they feel kind of traumatized because their parents are very traditional and close-minded. So they prey on those people. They prey on like younger people. And so they give them a sense of purpose, and that's why they get like really into it, you know? So it is a cult. It actually has a name. I'm not saying the name, but it's a cult in Korea. It's a cult in Korea. And I said I wouldn't talk about this, but might as well. Because not everyone has heard the story. So a lot of people has heard the story, but basically, I was at first really into it because I also felt like, I was like, man, am I really like learning the Bible properly? Like, how do I know what's right? How do I know what's wrong? I want to experience like other fellow Christians and really like get to know God. Right? But then like I was kind of sus. And then I was really sus when they started like hyping up this random dude in Korea. Well, no, they didn't say his name. They didn't say his name, but they suggested it. They said there's a man the Bible prophesizes, and he is the only one with the open word of God. They didn't say his name, and then I asked, hey, is it Jesus? And they were like, no, this man will be given the iron scepter to rule over new heaven and new earth. This man is the only one who gets to, I don't know, eat the scroll or something like that. And I'm like, huh? That's how I knew it was a cult. If anyone on earth says they're like the Messiah or whatever, that's probably a cult. You found a better church? Aw, thanks. It's not a church, it's just a Bible study, so I just left, really. But yeah, luckily they haven't hunted me down, so I'm good. But if I ever disappear, it's a cult. If I ever stop posting, they found me. Random dragonborn dude out of nowhere. Not you. Right? But yeah, the world is weird. It is. Gives advice about Japanese Jesus. There are so many cults out there. There's so much. It is. The thing is, they're really nice. They're excessively nice. So you wouldn't really expect it. But I'm telling you right now, if two people approach you and ask you to fill out a survey, say no. Say no. Usually that's how they get you. That was the last year of the stream said. Aww. Yeah. No, I'm still on the stream, just not as often. Like maybe 2-3 times a month. What excuse do you use to ditch a study? Honestly, I used to consider myself a non-confrontation person, but when something I believe in, like if I see someone getting bullied or someone who's getting harassed or maybe someone's like being very rude, I will speak up. And in terms of like my faith, I'm also like, I consider myself very like chill Christian. Like you do what you want. I'm not gonna like, as long as it's like not harmful. But for this person, they were misspreading information, so I like went up to them and I confirmed. I said, hey, so do you think that, so in the Bible, they basically believe that the only way, like the way to be forgiven of your sins is through Jesus and Jesus alone. That's like the number one principle of Christianity. If they don't believe that, they're not a Christian, right? So I asked them straight up, do you think that Jesus is the only way to go to heaven? And they were like, yeah, of course we believe it. We just believe that like you need the open word of God to also go, because like you're not gonna know Jesus unless you have the open word. And like she basically was dodging the question. She couldn't reply to me, and she said, you know if like no one's forcing you because it's like Bible study, you don't have to. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go. I don't know if I'm very comfy with this. I think I'm just gonna go. Yeah, see ya. But I said it in a very nice way. I said it in a kind of bootlicking way, to be honest, because I was scared they'd retaliate. But yeah, so basically, I think what they believe in is, they believe that the only, like, you need to follow one man who's not Jesus. You follow one man, some dude in Korea. Something about a star. Like he was like, I saw a star one day, and I was a sign from an angel. And I knew I had to give and then something scroll, and I was gifted the fruit, the scepter, blah blah blah. I was given all this. And the funny thing is, his history is actually documented. So like, people could easily disprove it. Basically, his actual history is that He was in the God the Mother cult. He was in the, I think it was the Olive something cult. He was in 2 different cults. 2 different cults. And I think the cult even, and then he left the cult to start his own cult. And he kind of mixed the 2 cult stories together, and he was like, boom, my cult. So like his lore story, like he has more lore than me. He has more lore than an average VTuber, you know? It was kind of hilarious. So that was interesting. Yeah, so like literally just a Google search, but they tell members like, oh, don't use commentary Bibles, don't Google things because that's poisoned. Like, dude, what? Right? Yeah, he is rich. Like, they do formal, they rent out a stadium in Korea. They rent out a stadium every single year to a graduation of like 10,000 people. But those people who quote unquote graduate, hey, you finish the course, and so you finish exams, so you quote unquote graduate. They have old members just go there to make it look more full. Like, those graduations are so freaky because like when you're watching, they don't want you to leave because you're gonna mess up the aesthetic. You're gonna mess up the card order, whatever they call it, because they hold up cards to make like images. So they sell adult diapers there. There's a report that after their graduation, there was garbage cans full of adult diapers outside the stadium. All my days of college, kids try to recruit me. Oh God, the Mother called. It's like, oh, warrior lore from them. Yeah, go straight to Revelations and make their point. Exactly. Hello, Mr. Random. Oh my gosh, I'm glad the YouTube suggestion actually worked. Aw, thank you for visiting. Sorry, you came at like a really weird topic. We're talking about cults right now. But yeah, we're talking about, sorry, you popped in a really weird thing, but I still got a South Korean church that sponsors us back when I was a kid. Are really good and nice. Oh, that's so sweet. Exactly. There's so many wonderful churches. I volunteered at a church that was a homeless shelter actually. And so they would like every night they would like have homeless or I think unhoused is the proper term, but they'd have unhoused people and give them a bed, like a mattress, not a mattress, but I think like just a place to sleep on, like when it wasn't Sunday, right? Which is so nice. Like some churches are horrible and they're like, we're gonna put sprinklers to spray on these people, but this one was really nice, and they had like a soup kitchen, and I volunteered and helped out. I basically sorted like care packages with like toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, pads, and we'd put it all in a bag so we could give it out to these people. So that's like such a freaking sweet thing. Like we had a little prayer circle in front, and I talked to these like people, and they all have like amazing stories. One of them even wrote a book and gave me a copy. And like, it's so like, it really humanizes people, you know? I feel like people really dehumanize unhoused people, but like, they are people. They have their own stories. Like, of course, some of them are like, you should avoid like the dangerous ones, but like, not all of them, not all of them. That was a really wonderful experience. No, man, don't say Cult of Uriel. That triggers me. Don't do it. I can't. The only thing people I could think of that are more egotistic than cult, these are the mega church pastors. Mega church pastors are like their own cult. They're absolutely their own cult. They're their own, like if a pastor has their like let's say like a private jet, something's wrong. I'm running esoteric nightmares and weird cults, so this stuff is normal. It's normal? Great, wonderful. No, you guys are not cults. No, don't do it. That goes against my faith, okay? The humanization part is what I love about stories. Like hanging around. Yeah, I wish I could tell you the story about one of the people I met, but that's... dox me. Not absolutely dox me. But I've met amazing people through it. No, stop with the blasphemy, no. But yeah, no normal pastor has a private jet. Yeah. I admit, I come from a family of pastors. And we're broke. We're so broke. I told my chat earlier, but my family like couldn't really afford much, so I got like a DS, which I really wanted. And that was the only gaming console I had for like a really long while. And that was like a treasure to me, you know? I don't have much. I know I spent a lot on Gacha, but I draw for it, okay? I really shouldn't do Gacha. I don't have a lot. I don't spend beyond my means, okay? I don't spend beyond my means. I make sure my bank account's like above a certain amount, but yeah. But yeah, so that was really sweet. I definitely recommend volunteering. It gives such a good experience. I volunteered a lot because, you know, it's nice to help out people. I volunteered like a lot. Here's a fun twist to the cult I have called the Dead. They do your average necromancy shenanigans, but instead of the usual horrors, they're just chill. Yeah, that'd be funny. That could be a really good story. Yeah, that's super nice. Gacha different. They don't count. Gacha's the exception. There are crazy cults out there, for sure. I just hope I don't... It's weird, because, like, the thing is, like, you don't expect to ever be in a cult. You think, like, oh, these are so weird. Like, why would someone fall for this? So obvious. But they do it very slowly, and they love bomb you. I remember one time I missed one of the cult meetings. And the thing is, it's not like cult meeting per se. It's not what you imagine. It's literally just, like, a university lecture. I missed a day. And because my dad didn't want me to go, because he was kind of sus about it. He didn't let me go. And I was really upset about it, because I didn't know it was a cult at that time. And they sent me a whole care package. They sent me like a bunch of candy, a bunch of presents saying, oh, we miss you. I'm so glad that we've met you. Oh, we love you. We love you. Like, we hope, we pray you can come back. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Need housekeeping? Call a necromancer? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Gacha will give you tithes and offerings. Life is gacha in general. How we were born is basically gacha. It's everything is gacha. You can't escape. See, I didn't know at the time. I thought they were just my friends. I met my friend who brought me in the first place. Like, he was also part of it. So I thought, you know, I thought it was normal. Because I love giving gifts too. So I thought it was normal. But in hindsight, I literally only met those people for like what, a couple months, and they're already doing that. Let's just target young and impressionable people. Yeah, that was me. Young and impressionable. That was me. Come to us. Yes, like, psst, psst, come here. I'm very gullible. I fell for a Discord scam. I'm very, very gullible. So, you know, honestly, if I did not come from like a family lineage of pastors, I didn't study the Bible beforehand, honestly, I probably would have still been in the cult. I still probably would have been in the cult if I didn't study the Bible in advance. So, fellow Christians, please, for the love of everything good and holy and sacred, study the Bible so you know when someone's talking cap. You always have bad RNG. Me too. Me too, for real. That's me for real. Thing is, as raised Catholic, went through an atheist and agnostic phase. Since what Christianity even means varies so much between, unfortunately, it's almost meaningless. Yeah, that's totally valid. Even now, I'm on my own like search. Honestly, if a Christian says they have never doubted God before, they're probably lying. They're lying. They're lying. It's an experience everyone has, so you and your own journey. Of course, I have my own faith. Christianity, hurrah! I love God. Love God. Lots of amazing things. But the reality is, people themselves are not amazing. Just because God's amazing does not mean people are amazing. They kind of ruin it, don't they? Are you still friends with people who invited you? Yes, but we don't talk much. We don't talk much. I still consider her a friend, we just don't talk much. Because the thing is, like, I don't think people do it maliciously. They genuinely think they are saving you. They think that if you don't follow this cult, you are going to hell. Right? So that's why they're so desperate to get you into it, because they do think they're doing a good thing. Right? Yeah, I can't imagine you're chanting random Phantom Revival to stream. No way. I'm not that far in. I'm Christian-ish, but now it's basically requires a fairly private relationship. Yeah, exactly. I my take on Christianity is I probably follow more under the Baptist belief. So that's probably my denomination. Like a very common denomination. That's probably my sect. Sure. You're Christian now, but yeah, so they also do a personal relationship. Is it fine for me to make it, to make a take on my belief in Christianity? Yeah. Go for it, of course, go for it. Like, as long as all of us are respectful, I see no problem. I'm always down to hear other people's takes. Just let me know if you want me to be like, to gently be like, oh, actually, I believe this, or if you want to just go like, cool. True. Phantasm sometimes does that. Yeah, fanaticism. Is that how you pronounce it? Fanaticism? But yeah, so that's why I admit, when I first learned it was called, I felt really betrayed. I felt extremely betrayed. But after like half a year, I was like, you know what? They thought it was for the best, so like, you know, not their fault. But I admit, I did try and tell them it was a cult before I knew they were like knee deep in the cult. Didn't work out so well. But, you know, I'll just have to pray and time heals, you know? Such an interesting topic. Usually I try to avoid like political or religious topics, but no one really watches my drawing streams that much. They're usually very small and cozy, so I feel a bit more comfortable. And also, I trust it. I think we build a really strong, like a good, strong community where we can have these harder conversations, but still be respectful about it, you know? I'm very proud of my community. I try to work hard to build a place where people feel safe and not judged. And also, like, they feel comfortable to talk about things, right? Even harder conversations, we say it in a very, in a safer way, right? People can disagree, and that's totally okay. You feel safe? Aw, I'm glad to hear that. That's why if you're being rude to my people, watch out. I do not tolerate rudeness. But yeah, I think like, as creators, you know, like sometimes when like people, like, say like, oh, I can't control my fans, I can't control my audience, like I can't control them, like, yes, like, obviously you can't control what people do, but you can, like, set a precedence, right? Like, don't harass people, or don't, like, duke it out or argue, right? So yeah. I was born Christian, but I dislike religion because of how my parents would push it. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, my family kind of pushes it too, so I'm like, that was also a contention of me struggling a lot. That's why like I didn't really get into Christianity all that much, honestly, until like university, when I was in an actual Bible study. That was like very nice, very welcoming. Unfortunately, COVID kind of wrecked that. I'm Asian, so Catholic. I'm not Catholic, surprisingly. I'm Presbyterian, but yeah. I'm agnostic since I struggle to believe in a higher power like God. However, I do admire the teachings about trying to do good in the world from both the Bible and my old church. Aw, that's nice. Yeah, I think most people are agnostic. I think most people are agnostic nowadays, right? I think all my friends are also agnostic. But, yeah. Like, honestly, I can totally see why. My fellow Christian brethren, you are not doing a good job right now of showing the wonders of Christianity. When I think of, like, the American Bible-thumping Christians, I shiver. I shiver. I get scared. But yeah. Are you telling people they're in a cult? To be honest, no one ever hears that and changes their mind on the spot. Exactly, so that's why I'm like trying to plant a seed like, hey, this is what the cult's called. Don't you think it's strange that they're pointing to this one dude? So hopefully, I'm just praying to God that they get out of it. Parents do the same thing to me, but I understand that they're trying to teach me at least to be a decent person. Yeah, my family didn't really teach too well. They were like, if you don't pray long enough, God's not gonna hear you. That's not the case. That's not the case. Cause like, in like, cause I remember there's a parable about like a widow who gave all her money, but she gave it when no one was looking, right? So that's like the intention behind it. I think true Christianity is all about your intentions, right? Like you can make a whole show, like saying, oh, I'm a great Christian, blah, 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 but inside you're like an apple that's rotten in the inside, right? Rotten. But maybe some people on the outside, they might seem like, oh, yeah, whatever, right? But the inside, they're like a gem, it's like a rock, but you crack it open and you get an amethyst. You should not crack open people, by the way. You should not crack them open. But yeah. So that's pretty, I'm pretty open about my religion. I'm pretty open. I love talking about God. The same people that say you need to pray harder, louder are generally not enough. You're rotten, but also preach God and love. It's like, what? How do you reconcile? Exactly. Oh my gosh. I feel like some people, I feel like they use the Bible to hate people. But that's not the point. It should be about like God's love, right? But they're using it to bash on other people, and I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? It's 2025. Get a grip. You know? But the amethyst though, don't crack open people. They're not made of amethyst. Although that would be nice. Christianity in general is such a personal thing. Same with cult Christianity. The cult follower's probably in a bad, vulnerable state. Exactly. Now, I'm gonna be a bit vulnerable with you guys, but I was also in a very, very bad state when I was entering university. I was in like a very toxic... I don't have a boyfriend, but I was in a very toxic friendship. I was in multiple toxic friendships because I was like a minor who had friends that were like older than me who kind of exploited like my trust. And I didn't know because they kept on gaslighting me. And it led me in a really dark place. And I felt like I had no friends. I was bullied. I felt like I had like no real connections. Of course I had friends in my church, but like that's only once a week. And so honestly, if I didn't have God, honestly, quite frankly, I might not even be here. But I'm glad I'm here. I'm here. And I'm happy. I'm grateful for that. So yeah. Yeah, they have no real reference to real Bible teaching. Exactly. I remember one time my dad volunteered me for our local church choir, but anxiety made me never attend. Oh, no, it's fine. Everyone has their own journey. Using religion for a justification to hate crime is nasty. Exactly. Yeah, I also have disdain for cult personalities twisting Christian teachings. Exactly. Yeah, God would totally cause a second flood. Yeah. That's why God said people might say Lord, Lord, right? But God's not going to hear him. That's like the cult leaders of the megachurch pastors. Like, God's going to be like, no, I don't know you. We're glad to hear you here too. Oh, thank you. True friends will never stab you in the back. Like, I remember one of my quote-unquote friends, she visited me here in Canada, and it was her birthday, and I was like, oh, happy birthday. And she said, yeah, for my birthday, can you tell me, like, I was like freshly like 18. And she said, can you tell me 3 things you hate or what you hate about me the most? And I was like, oh no, I don't hate you. She's like, lies. Anything, just tell me. And I was like, oh, you never finished the art trade. And she got so defensive. She was like, you only care about me for my art. And she like told me to go to her hotel room so that she could kind of like, and I felt so uncomfortable. Like, imagine freshly 18 going to a hotel room, right? And I'm like, I just wanted out of there, right? So I just stopped contacting her after that. It was oof. You're not alone, but yeah, exactly. You know you're not alone, but you lack meaningful connections. Exactly. That's why like, God has been the one constant in my life. It's funny because when things are good, it's a Christian thing. When things are good, you don't really pray that much. You might forget about God. But when you really are in like a dark, dark place, he has been like my anchor of things will get better. Things will get better. You're not alone. Man, I'm tearing up hearing about that. But yeah. So. So yeah, my friend was a psycho. I had crazy friends. I had like one person who acted like a friend in front of me. We were close. I trusted them. And behind my back, they said Uriel deserves her mental illness. I hope she has another mental breakdown. And they gossiped about me to other people. That was horrible. I had like in that year of my life, I had so many horrible people. I had so many horrible people in my life. But yeah, ask for criticism but can't take criticism. Exactly. You know? A Canadian, hello. Oh, you're from French Canada. I won't say the exact location. Don't dox yourself too much. Oh, but you're from Quebec. Bonjour. Désolé, j'ai oublié tout mon français. Yeah, see, people who can't take criticism is like, what? Yeah. But yeah, said there's a lot of horrible people there, but I've grown stronger because of it. I've grown stronger. I struggle with connecting with other people on a close level. I have friends, but my really close friends all eventually leave/move on. Yeah, exactly. I know that too. Friendships come and go. Even friends I thought would be my forever friends, they come and go. Yeah. So that it's a shame, but I'm glad you guys are pretty constant. Even if you guys like stop watching my streams, if you come back and I recognize you, I'm like, hey, welcome back. Or if you say, oh, I haven't caught your stream, I'm like, yeah, welcome back. So guys, don't worry. If you ever don't watch my streams, I'll still welcome you back in open arms. Just remind me. Because I'm forgetful and scatterbrained. You guys are always welcome here, whether you watch my streams once or you watch my stream every time. You guys are always welcome here. That's why I'm kind of worried when I become kind of bigger. I'm kind of worried about how I'm gonna develop the community. I feel like I have a really good community right now, and I'm worried like if it grows larger, what if the unsavory people come? The only reason I wouldn't watch streams is because I'm busy / out of house. Yeah, real life comes first, always. Always, always, always. Hi, Kurio. Always happy to see you. But yeah, so honestly, I think like streaming has been such a help on my self-confidence. Because like I said, that time of my life, that dark time of my life, I had no self-confidence. I had no self-worth because of the people I hung out with. But like I think stream was the first time I truly feel like confident, safe, you know, excited to do things. I was excited to do a lot of things actually. Scratch that. But you know, safe, confident, saying like, you know, maybe I'm not a like a I'm worthy. There we go. You know, and you guys are worthy too. And the being a big content creator, I think, yeah. I think she's parasocial to us. Definitely not a cult. It's funny. I tell you guys not to be parasocial to me, but honestly, I think I'm parasocial to you. I'm a little parasocial to you guys, but there's a difference between like, the thing is like, obviously, the relationship between a streamer and like a real life friend is very different. Obviously, I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, what's your address? What's your address? Tell me about your dog. Tell me about your like, every detail about you. Like, obviously not that. It's like a very different relationship, you know? Now, if anyone is parasocial in a romantic sense, no. Stop it. Stop it. They have Discord. It's a member Discord, so you do need to be in the Sakabam Spastus tier. It's to help with moderation, because Discord is very like, you get to talk to me a lot on Discord. I am very active in my Discord, and I feel like if I don't make it like semi-private, it's gonna get out of hand, and you're gonna get unsavory people who like, you're gonna get fights, you know, and then I'm like, no, stop. It's easier for me to moderate. So if you ever become a Sakabam Spastus member, you will have access to my Discord. It's very cozy, very small, but I like it. I like it a lot. Found you through Evie, but you do a lot of stuff I enjoy, so it's fun dropping in. Aw, thanks, Skoki. I love Abby. Abby is great. I love the shrimp. I love shrimp in general. I love eating shrimp. Wait. Don't tell Abby I said that. But shrimp is my favorite seafood. I love jumbo shrimp where you peel them off and you eat them. I love eating shrimp. I love fried shrimp too. I love fried shrimp with plum sauce. Don't tell Abby I said that, please. I'll tell you about my life in detail if you want. No, it's okay, it's okay. The thing that put me out of cycle of self-identification and antisocial behavior was drawing. Yeah, exactly, definitely. My dog, I own a pair of French bulldogs. Oh, that sounds so cute. I get disposable income, might as well enjoy the bandwagon. Yeah, I'll show you the way to Discord. Aw. So in my, if you want to be a member, technically I have a YouTube membership and I have a coffee membership. Coffee, link in description below. The coffee membership is cheaper because YouTube takes a 30% cut. So my YouTube prices are actually higher. So I strongly recommend if you want to join my Discord, you join the coffee one, okay? The shrimp talk reminds me of your back. Oh no! I'm also hunched over like a gargoyle. Hello, Choo Chandra. Did I pronounce that right? Hello, welcome. You're holding phantom pillow so peak? Of course. I can't use it in my normal Arclight stream because he blocks the bottom right corner, but it doesn't matter this time. Mwah. You're joining us for some artworks. Yeah, we have an art channel actually. In the art channel, you can post your artwork there. There you go. I know one of my members posted their cool art. I'm off for a bit. It was nice to tune in. Oh, bye, Lunans. Thank you. Thank you for popping in. Yeah. From talking about men to horror games to religion to shrimp. Welcome to my streams. My topics vary by a lot. I know a lot of things. I can talk about things. I remember my Discord, I went on a ramble about Canadian geography and history. I'm that kind of gal. On your way. I'll say hi to you after stream then. I also didn't think I'd be here to enjoy Arknights without God. In fact, I'm pretty sure God hinted me that I should devote my life to Arknights. In moderation. It's funny, I was never gonna play Arknights, but I tried and I liked it. So, which one in coffee? Saccabambaspis, the middle one, the second one. Do not go for the whale tier. The whale tier offers nothing special. It is only for people who want to pay more money for some reason, which some people do. And I appreciate them. I appreciate them a lot, but I'm also like, there's no extra benefits. Don't do it. Save your money. No. Can't say no to money, no, so I don't mind. Yeah. Membership MLM? No, it's not MLM. I'm not trying to get other people. Well, okay, some people are very generous gifters in the chat, so perhaps it is an MLM. Okay, they're not getting anything though. They just get my infinite thanks here. I should really make a stream elements for donations, because like YouTube donations take 30% of the cut, right? But I know people want YouTube donations so that they could like have like a fancy text to chat. Stream elements like has like the text to speech thing, right? I may have money, but I'm not that insane enough. No, yeah, do not do that. I cannot in good faith recommend that tier. Unless you really want to support me, but your support, just watching me is enough support. Just watching me is enough support. Yeah. I've never actually donated to a streamer before, except Kyo. I donated to Kyostin B. He's my Oshi. And then he got a VTuber model, and I'm like, it's so hot. Kyo's not here. He did pop on my stream before, and I remember I was like crying inside. I didn't show it. I want to be cool in front of him, but he's still my Oshi. Just don't scare him, guys, okay? Don't scare him if he ever pops up. He's not watching, but you know, I drew like fan art. I probably should draw more fan art of him, but you know. Coffee, I've been wondering about that. Off topic, but can you use coffee for one-time comms? Yeah, you can. You can open a shop and there is a small fee. Donations, you keep 100%, which is why I use it. Comms, I think they take a very small percent, like 5% or something like that. But if you buy if you get a lot of comms, buy Coffee Gold. It's $8 a month, and you keep all your money from commissions. It's really good. I may have the money, but yeah, oh yeah. I read things out of order. Sorry, I read things out of order. That's just, I'm scatterbrained. I haven't been diagnosed with ADHD, but maybe I should. Check. I do donate streamers who have less subs are constantly getting booted by the YouTube algorithm. Overlord, I feel that. I also get crapped on by the YouTube algorithm. It sucks. I worked really hard on my last Arknights animation. And everyone made such lovely comments, but I'm like, YouTube algo, please. I worked 40 hours on this. Notice me, please. No, it didn't, but it did like the same as my other videos though, so, you know, not bad. Please, YouTube algorithm. Streaming on YouTube is definitely like harder than streaming on Twitch, but it's like, it's good for videos, and I make videos though, so that's why I use it. But yeah, I'm pretty broke, so I can't afford to really donate much, but I think you guys should never feel pressured to donate, by the way, to me. I always appreciate it. I always appreciate it. But watching is also support enough, you know? Your support, your kind comments, all of that is worth so much to me. Okay. I'm making really good progress. Oh my gosh, usually I don't lock into my drawing streams. I like to make no progress usually. I'm making so much progress today. This is looking nice. Nice. Yeah, that's looking nice. Okay, where am I? Gonna blend this out a little bit. There we go. No, too much blend. A little bit blend. There, okay. And I'm gonna put like a little bit of a lighter color up top. There, like this. Nice. And then, yeah, slow and steady wins the race. My tool, the G pen. The G pen is the best tool. I almost hiccuped. There we go. There we go. There. No. I mean, we draw that here. Donate for gacha ties and offerings are called. No! It's not a call! But yeah, locked in because of the goofy talk. I admit, most of your donation money will probably go to... Well, it did go to Gacha, but I've stopped buying skeps that much, so I don't buy skeps anymore. I only spend... Okay, no, I'm kidding, I'm lying. I buy limited packs on Arknights. Love and Deep Space is my kryptonite that has broken my no whaling, aside from Pax rule. Love and Deep Space is so dangerous for me, but they're introducing Caleb and I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him for like a year. And they're finally introducing him, so I'm back. I'm back to the game. I quit until Silas came, and now I'm still playing because Caleb's coming. I'm weak. I love you, commit. I'm single. Maybe when I get a boyfriend, I'll get better. I still don't know how to fix the thumb thingy. Is it still broken with leap motion? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Leap motion is kind of weird. I can, if you want, I can like switch to like my chibi model if you want to see how leap motion should work. I don't know if you care if I like show the model, but yeah, it does. If you ever want, I can like, we could Discord call and I'll show the, I'll talk with my hands. I figured it out. Thank you. Definitely gonna give coffee a look. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, anxiety. Oh no, you should do it. Do it. You don't mind? You want me to use the model now so you can show it? Yeah, sure. I just need to turn off VTube Studio and turn on Wadudo. Okay, I'll show it then. Okay, give me a sec. I don't know when my dad's coming back. I think he's coming back soon, but you know, he leaves me alone most of the time. So, okay, BRB. Okay, is this working? Hey, I'm 3D! Wait, okay. Should I move myself? Okay, hold up. Maybe I should move myself a bit down. Like that, maybe? Does this work? Okay, now I'm really big. But you know what? Whatever. Hi! So this is the model that Mimi made. Say hi to Mimi. Look how amazing the model is. The mouth is still a whip, but like work in progress, and the thumb too. My thumb is kind of broken. It's kind of broken, but you know, whatever. I can do my hand movement. Yeah, so this is my 3D model. It's still a whip. Thank you, Mimi, for letting me show it. But isn't it amazing? Yeah, I'm so happy to have met Mimi. Like, they have been so kind and worked so hard. It looks like my art too, right? Like I did the art reference, and I wasn't sure it could be copied, but Mimi did it. They did it. Right? It looks nice, right? Y'all are getting... I don't know how many people are in the stream right now. Don't tell me. Ignorance is bliss. Numbers make me anxious. But y'all are getting the preview, and it's like... Great. I read the documentation for leap motion. There's nothing about bone rotations, kind of lacking docs for professional advice. Oh no. Yeah, I can't thumbs up on this, but like... Look at this. I could like... Okay, wait, let me... Like... It's nice, right? The thumb's the only thing that's like... Oh dear. But like, everything else is really good. I'm so sorry. Leap motion is like... It's so weird. Right? That's perfect. Even a whip, right? They did such a good job! And Yeah, you guys can see my hand movements. You can't see my other hand because
coffee subscription from Mr. Random
Yay,
37.
you made it! I know, coffee's a bit of a pain. Welcome, Mr. Random, welcome! Can I even make a heart with this? Sorry, my thumbs are still not working, but pretend that's a heart. That looks like an infinity sign, but yeah. Anyways. Webcam pose works well with the hands and thingies. Yeah, so did I try it, but my webcam has a really weird range. So like if I put my arm too far, it like cuts off. So I got leap motion. But yeah, the web camera for 3D track is actually pretty good. Potato heart, yeah. Right, it looks so good, you're welcome. This is a whip encore. Shh, it's a secret, okay? Don't tell anyone. You've done it, congratulations. Yay. Wow, I feel like a whole different person with 3D because I can actually use my hands. I'm getting so distracted now, like, am I gonna draw? Or can I just yap with my hands? I know, I love this model. I love this model so much. This is gonna be like my main model once I get it until I make like a live 2D version. Chat, what toggle do you want to add? Do you have any toggles you want to add, Chad? Because my 3D parrot is here now. You have to find your bank and Google to all this purchase. Thank you for your work. Thank you for your work. Infinity heart. Is there any toggles you guys would like? Honestly, I have like a heart eye toggle eventually. I have a mask toggle, but I'll save that for when this model's finished for you guys to look at. Phantom, no! Don't add a Phantom Dakumakura toggle. Don't do it. No, don't. The chat doesn't even know how creepy I am. No, don't do bald. Don't do bald. I don't need to be bald. No. I like my hair. Don't pluck my hair. It's like plucking a bird's feathers. But yeah, I have wonderful VTuber parent here. 3D. I do have a bald spot? Uh-oh. Well, they don't need to know that. How do I access Discord now? So Coffee, when you go on the page, there should be a button that says like join Discord or member purpose or something like that. If you go to my YouTube and just search up like Uriel Judge membership, like I have a membership video and at the very end I explain it with like images if that will help. But there should be a button for it. Phantom, we're talking about merch. Oh my gosh. Cardboard toggle, what do you mean? You guys are adding really weird toggles here. The mouth looks so good now. If I was having Kristen, it would be the mouth. Yeah, the mouth is very much a whip. We are still working on the mouth because 3D is a pain. We're still working on it. The mouth is a big whip. Don't worry. That will be changed later, but the mall looks so amazing. I feel like my eyes are extra pretty though. In the 3D model, I think Meet Me made my eyes like prettier than my actual art. Like, you're so talented. You're so talented. Oh my gosh, see, I can't fangirl enough over Meet Me's work. I could look at it forever. Oh, good luck, Mr. Random. So, yeah. I am so excited. They're right, the eyes! Maybe made me look better than my actual art. Sorry, as if it's a bit jittery because I lean in a lot. Makes sense. It seriously looks so great right now. Yeah, once it's finished, I'll do like a full turnaround for y'all. The original design's so good. That side's good. No, me, give yourself some credit. Like, I think if I asked for anyone else except for those who like sell like their models for like $5,000 or whatever, I think they wouldn't do my art style as justice as you. I asked like such a talented person, and you can see me hold my pen now. Right, a pen holding toggle could make sense actually, but no, Meet Me, you're like severely underpaid. I'm gonna give you a tip, by the way. I'm kind of broke, so maybe like a small tip, but like I need to tip you. Remind me of that. Chat, if I don't tip Meet Me, punch me. Pen toggle, draw a pen. I have a drawing tablet right now, or drawing pen right now. Draw a pen. I could if you want. It's just a normal, I have a Huion canvas pen. Now, what do you mean? I just have a default. I have like a, like I can say it's just a Huion tablet pen. It's like a normal. It's just a normal pen. Like, I'll do a crappy drawing of it. I can send a photo if you want later. There's probably a lot of photos on it, or I can take a picture of my own pen. But it's just a Huion pen. My drawing tablet just fell. I caught it. That scared me. That scared me more than when I was playing my side. Yeah, it's just like a... Hold up. It's like... It's kind of like thin at the base. And then it kind of goes like... That. Or that. There's like a little thing here. And there's a little like button here. Like this. And then it kind of goes out like this. Like this. And then there's a little nib here. A little nib. Yeah. On the side it's kind of like there. I'll find a picture for you later. Oh, similar with your art style. Okay, bet. I'll do that later. I'll do later. Hello, Magic. I don't even know what I sound like when that happened. That scared me. That actually scared me. So when I'm drawing, I realize you can't really see my hands because my camera's on my desk. And the camera's kind of being covered unless I like hover my hand like right over the leap motion. But you know. Hello, random. Okay, bye. I would wait for you, but my drawing tablet's covering it. Maybe if I lift my drawing tablet, I get bye. You're gonna make my sword my pen. Oh no. I'll draw you one, I promise. Looks like a magic wand. Kinda does. That's the perk of being my own artist. I can draw things in my style. There we go. Alright. There, okay. I hope I'm a nice client. I pray. Maybe if I'm ever a mean client, feel free to bonk me, okay? I know how hard artists work. I must be polite too. You want to make the boobs small just in real life? I love my my melon. I know physics is a nightmare for it though. I know physics is a total nightmare for it, especially in like VR chat though. You're a nice client, cult leader. I'm not a cult leader. I was a cult member. No, I wasn't actually a cult member, but I was like a almost. I failed though. I quit before I could. Please get me out of the basement. I'm sorry. Okay. This model's looking good. Now, when I make models, I like to add a little bit of like a different color, like the opposite color, like here. Just to like give it some difference, you know? Because like too much blue is like boring. I like adding a little bit of pink here, you know? A little bit of pink. Here. I think I put the other blue too high, so I'm gonna have to deal with my problems now, but just a little bit. I don't think it'll look nice though. I might have to adjust things, but I like adding a little ring of pink or blue if it's like a different color. Like my ring, mine's a little blue on top, and then just to give it some little different color, you know. There we go. There, slowly. I'm locking in chat. Okay, there we go. There. No, I didn't follow the line. Hold up. How do you redraw this? There. Jiggle physics. Feel free to go on the jiggle physics. I do not mind. Wait, no, I'm a classy lady. Wait, hold up. It's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind some jiggle physics. Don't worry. Honestly, in my VTuber models, I kind of held back the jiggle physics. I probably should have made them a bit stronger. But I was kind of worried that people would like look at it and be distracting. So, you know. You see me like lean into my drawing tablet a lot. Okay, at this weird angle. Here. There. Okay. Yeah, I'm so excited. It looks great. Like honestly, with the 3D model, I was kind of worried it wouldn't be as like expressive as 2D. But no, it is. It is really expressive. This one's really good. Super good. Especially now that I can use my hands. I know in Live 2D you can do hand stuff, but holy, it's like hell. I looked at all the layers you have to divide into, and I'm like, no, I could not do that. It's not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it. It wouldn't even look that good. So, hand rigging, no way. Absolutely not. No thank you. No thank you in Live 2D. How about hair physics? Is that harder? I don't know, you have to ask Meet Me. They're the expert. But in Live 2D, it's like, it's tedious, but it's not hard. I don't know about 3D though. The first person view is actually insane. I think since I have such a nice surprise in stream, Yay! And thank you, Mimi, for letting me show it on stream as well. It's nice, right? It's just a work in progress. It's only gonna get better from here. Move physics is much harder. Especially because, like, Mimi was talking about how mine was, like... It's kind of embarrassing. Mine was, like, especially big, so... In VR chat, they kind of lag. So they just suddenly teleport or move very awkwardly, but... Sorry. Mimi, if you ever figure out, like, smooth, jiggly physics in VR chat, I'll bow to you. Because that seems so hard, oh my gosh. Even in Live 2D, it's very difficult to make it look natural. Seriously, like, in Live 2D, it's either it looks like a freaking egg yolk, or it looks stiff and, like, janky. In Live 2D as well. I cannot figure out it for the life of me. When I make my own models, though, I feel kind of awkward because I'm like, if I had too much jiggle physics, would that be distracting? And like I said, I want to make sure my audience is like, you know, good audience. I don't want to attract, like, the audience who are, like, always making sexual jokes about me. I don't feel comfortable about that, right? I do like having some, like, spicy models because I feel like it's for my own viewing pleasure. But you could look respectfully as well. But I don't want someone, like, flirty, going like, oh yeah, can you zoom in closer? Like, I'm like, oh. Hi, Mr. Random, welcome back. Why does your internet hate you? Oh no. I hope your internet gets better. Okay, what are you guys thinking about this hair coloring? You think it's... I'm still drawing. I'm still gonna add more detail to it. But, like, so far, what do you think about it? I need to add more depth. I need to add more detail. There we go. And then I can start combining my layers here. I need to make it a bit darker in some areas. Yeah, thirst trap is the term you're looking for. No, I don't want to be a thirst trap. No way. I don't want that. Right? So, like, maybe I'll get a, like, bunny suit model. Maybe. But full on lingerie or nude? Nah, man. Nah, man. You don't need to know that. Nah, man. That's fine. It's like when I ask my mom why she buys flashy lingerie, she's like, it's for my own enjoyment. Exactly. Exactly. Like, I do want to get some, like, the thing is, like, even though I like, it's like art, you know? It's like wearing, like, things I'm like, ooh, that's really nice. But I wouldn't do, like, sus stuff. You know? Does that make sense? Like, I could wear sexy-ish clothing, but I don't want to be, like, in, like, if someone, like, I don't want to commission people of, like, not safe for work poses or weird implications. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Right? Well, this might get a bit confusing. What do you mean confusing? How to suit? Oh, yes, a suit outfit would be very nice. See, once I meet my coffee goal, I will add a new outfit and I'll let you guys decide. I could even do a doctor outfit from Arknights. I'm sure they won't ban me, right? But basically, you can enjoy. But just don't be creepy about it, right? There we go. There we go. Here. Yeah, I think so far it's pretty good. Between you and Mr. Random. Just you two, yep. The two randoms in the chat. You guys know each other? Or is it just coincidence? Random, Mr. Random. What a coincidence. Okay. I'm pretty happy with how this hair's going. Hair's going good. Very happy with how it's turning out right now. I should add more detail here. I don't know if Lynn's still in the chat. Hope he's happy about how this is turning out. Pretty. I'm really happy with this right now. I'm like, dang. Dang, I miss doing digital art. I still want to be humble though, but I'm very happy with how this is turning out. I hope you are too. You are happy? Oh, you're still here. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm putting a lot of effort in this. I always put a lot of effort. What I'm talking about, I always put a lot of effort. But, like, you know, you're gonna see, like, my progress. My hair is taking me... How long has it been? 2 hours and I'm still on hair. I'm still on hair. But yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now. It's funny. I still want to stream. I still want to talk to you guys, but... my mom's going home, like, tomorrow. So, like, we share a room, so unfortunately I'm not able to stream in evenings because she's here. She also would dox me. She almost doxed me in my first Subnautica stream, actually. But yes, thank you. I'm gonna just be perfectly blunt. I love seeing some curves, bonker, and jiggle faces from time to time. But good sir, is there a fine line? Yeah, exactly. Appreciation is appreciated. But like creepy, like wanna date, you know, hey, I would tap that. Like that's stop that. That's I will ban you. I will immediately ban. I did before someone made like a really disgusting misogynistic joke and I was like, no, we don't tolerate that in this channel. In this channel we respect people. For the most part, unless it's a game character that's really disgusting. Much cringe, right? Let me see if I can do an impression of it, like, hello lady. Hello there. I would tap that. No, I'm saying it like as an example. I would never say that normally. I think. I wouldn't say that normally. Let me describe some creepy ones. How crow. This is let me smash. I don't know that crow. But yeah, clip, ship, posted. No, don't do that. Yeah, it is weird, right? Yeah. Honestly, sometimes I do say, like, accidentally I say inappropriate things. I don't know the meaning. No, I don't. Okay, send in the meme channel in our Discord, okay? Now that you're in there, and so I can know, unless it's inappropriate. But if it's like safe enough, if it's safe work enough, post it. But yeah, I read a lot of like entitled stories. Now, obviously, this is like few and far between of these weirdos. But you know, answer the VIN. No, it's not Rickroll. Okay, perfect. As long as it's not inappropriate, you are totally fine. It's inappropriate, but safe and funny. Not explicit. Okay, if it's not explicit, go for it. Go for it. I just care about explicit stuff, controversial stuff, like political stuff, like nah. But slightly, I can kind of tolerate it. I can kind of tolerate it. Don't worry, no worries. Okay, perfect. Memes are great. I love Arknight's memes too. Okay. Honestly, one of the options when I do reach the coffee goal will be like a doctor outfit, like a straight up Arknight's doctor outfit. Because I think I play enough Arknights that would also be like a valid option. But I have so much. But my first priority in terms of like live 2D is going to be this outfit that I'm wearing right now. Luckily, because Me's doing it, I don't feel as much pressure to get it out ASAP. But I still need a live 2D version because, you know, it's gonna be my main model. So I should also have a like live 2D version of this outfit. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have my work outcome for me. Like Me's is freaking amazing, and it's gonna help me a lot. It's gonna help me so much with drawing too, because for the like live 2D angles, man, I feel so fortunate. Mimi's amazing. Can't fangirl enough about Mimi. Hi Rory, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Let me move my drawing tab so I can wave at you. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, we're doing art. Lynn's Final Fantasy character is gorgeous. I'm still working on it though. The back hair is very plain, but I'm getting there. You sent it? Okay, perfect. You're dying after this project. It's such a great challenge. I'm glad it was a good challenge. I know my art style is an adventure. My design is adventure. Everything about my outfit is pain. My pain, art, everything. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope your future models are much easier than mine. I hope the designs of the models you're gonna draw next are way more merciful. You're doing art right now? Hey, yo! You're stockpiling art? Hey, nice! I'm so happy to see that us fellow artists gotta stick together. So how are you doing this fine day, Rory? Just arting? What are you drawing? What are you drawing? There we go. Alright. I'm gonna probably keep streaming for maybe like 10-ish more minutes, and then I should shower. I've been sitting in this chair since the morning. I was playing like me side all day, or my side or whatever, all day, so I'm sweaty. I'm sweaty. Which is not a good thing. That's wild. YouTube is actually sending actual recommendations. Yay! That's so nice. Is YouTube finally noticing me? I teased in the AKCC server, but as long as story short, Abby restarted my public furry artist art. What has Abby done to you? Oh no. It's okay, Rory. If you look at my stream yesterday, I went on a full-blown monologue about Mountain and how Mountain would be the best bachelor in all of Terra. So I'm a furry enabler. I'm not a furry per se, but Mountain's the exception. Mountain is So fine. It's so fine. If anyone says Mountain is not fine, they are a liar. They are a delusional liar with no taste. You gotta say Mountain is just so fine. So fine. You have plans for Mountain? Oh my gosh. We speak the same language. We speak the same language. Oh my gosh. Okay, wonderful. Let's see. Strong arms? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You understand me. So, yeah, I love it. He's so comfy to play as well in Arknights. Like, he saved my team, like, quite a lot of times here. Okay. Let's see. I don't get to respect it? You'll learn eventually. You'll learn eventually. But yeah, I think my dad's back home, so I probably should go greet him here. But thank you for watching, guys. We'll see if I stream next Saturday, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like the new 3D model. It's gonna get better from here. It's still a whip. It's gonna look even better. But I'll see you hopefully next week, but you'll see a video. You'll see a video. And the Canadian holidays, I'll be sure to say hi to. 3D6, I know it looks so good! But, okay. I'll see you. Bye-bye!